Rebounds, and from the coach of the Tri-State Admirals, Coach D. Here's Amanze Ngomezi. A reminder of the score, folks, while the score bug isn't working. It's 3-2. Now the Newfoundland Rogues make it 5-3. It's Dedric Boyd with the first 3 in Rogues 2024-25 history. And then immediately went to a bar across the street to watch his brother play on TV for the Raptors. So a little bit of a Mogbo-themed night is, oh, Dedric Boyd, that was nice.
You're from Newfoundland or another part of the world. Because if you're from Newfoundland, you'd say today was a pretty nice day. But if you're from anywhere else, it might have been the worst day of your whole life weather-wise.
Dedric Boyd able to work, the Rogues defending it well. Here's Deontay Raines off the glass and in for the Rogues bench. Here comes Boyd up in, excellent behind the back there, colliding. It'll go the other way for the Rogues, up and oops, Dedric Boyd, ex-Quanzi Samuels connection. Raines not able to get the 3 to fall for him though. Here is Dedric Boyd up, and that one is good, just a little floater. Pulling up for 3, and that one off the mark, rebounded by Amanze Ngomezi. Here comes Dedric Boyd. Boyd pulling for 3, knocking it down, Dedric Boyd. There should mention for the Rogues, but the Rogues bench is in. This is when you would normally see yourself piling on the points.
Begin with C. So the other 2 you listed began with C, and the third biggest also begins with C. It's Cincinnati.
Oh, Cincinnati. Picking up the pass from Deontay Raines there. Boyd has been the star for the Rogues so far in this contest, leading all players with 14 points. Deep 2 there. Oh my, he knocked it down. Ball around here is Pratt. Oh, what a stuff by Dedric Boyd. Open like that.
No, you can't be at it. You got to be defending those.
Oh, and one. Dedric. Dance of Clemmy Owens, who will knock that one down. Here's Dedric Boyd trying to put the Rogues back in front here. He'll settle for tying it. Dedric Boyd going to get it back again, and he'll pull up for 3. So Newfoundland Rogues may look to take advantage of that. It's Dedric Boyd pulling up, and that's a Ferguson. Kicking it now to Dedric Boyd underneath the basket, up against Rogues Report interview with Rashad Smith. Here's Dedric Boyd inside to Tarkus Ferguson. You got to get something up. The layup is good for Tarkus Ferguson. Stolen there, Rashad Smith. Almost stolen back by Jamiron Jackson. Dedric Boyd from the elbow, popping 3, nails it, Dedric Boyd!
He doesn't even need to look at it. He turned his back because he was 100% sure. He knew that one was going in clean.
Up to a 9-point lead once again. Dedric Boyd driving in, the floater at the baseline is good. That's a fun...
A 6-point differential with 4 minutes remaining in the game. The Rogues need to be cutting the lead by 2 in at least 3 of these 4 minutes, which they've done just now.
That one will go around, shot clock at 3 here. Dedric Boyd got to get something off. It's a Hail Mary 3, and Dedric Boyd nailed.
In the Newfoundland Rogues turf, slamming the ball down, hanging off the rim like that.
Oh! Jamiron Jackson, here's Ferguson finding Boyd. The 3 is good. Dedric Boyd nailing the 3. Marquardt. Ferguson finding Dedric Boyd alone in the corner for 3. He'll knock it down. Dedric Boyd's got 4 threes in the first quarter. Now, oh, what a big collision there. To Dedric Boyd, driving up, and the lay is good for Dedric.
Heavy camera.
Yeah, Colby, we asked him if he wanted a mount for this. Oh, Dedric Boyd, 3.
I do believe Boyd has actually passed Baker with 17 points to Baker's 15.
Oh, and another 3. It's another 3 for Dedric Boyd. The Rhode Island Kraken calling a timeout. Dedric Boyd. Weaver. Moving the ball around here, the Newfoundland Rogues out on the perimeter. It's a baseline jumper from Dedric Boyd. Jones played for Coach Reese Gaines' TBT team, the Ville. Dedric Boyd getting. You get to see me scramble it around trying to get back to the action. Dedric Boyd pulling up mid-range. Wow, that's nice, Dedric Boyd. Over a couple of... Up against Audie. Kanku spotting Dedric Boyd, pulling up for 3. Knocking it down! This is the Dedric Boyd zone, ladies and gentlemen. So far in this contest, we were really hyping him up. He's only taken 1 shot. He has 0 points. He's barely seen the floor at all. Dedric Boyd keeping himself in bounds, and that's a third. Corey Boyd, who gets stopped by Amanze Ngamezi. Dedric Boyd the other way, off the glass. The fast break making him pay. The Rogues playing solid fundamental. Here's Dedric Boyd. Oh, has Dexter Williams stumbling. And he cuts inside, gets right to finding his way home. That is a lucky rim. That's what I used to call a roll up the rim win, a lucky rim. As Dedric Boyd spinning at the baseline, turns around, fire.
By it. Good look from the corner. Would not go down. Offensive rebound, put back good. Getting on the glass, that's Dedric Boyd. 1 point ball game.
That's a familiar combination of Pride and Orange.
That's a familiar combination between those two, between you, and that's a tough shot right there for Boyd. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Able to get in the driving lane and put it up with the left hand. Quick move there from driving hard. Good help down there by Eves. Vaughn pass up the three. There's a ton of body contact. It's going to be an offensive foul.
Good rotation by Newfoundland. The defense.
A turnaround. Brown. And Owens. Good job staying in front. Dump down. Good catch underneath. Three on the way, and it is good.
Chipping away.
Wranglers turnover pushed up ahead. And
to shoot.
Vaughn blocked. Numbers the other way, 2-on-1. Nice find in transition. And there's been a 30-point swing in this ball game.
And a lot of it's come from like in this situation right here.
Gonna try the three.
And
it drops.
Transition.
Eves will pull up. The turnaround. Tough shot, didn't matter.
That's a tough shot.
Boyd's feeling good. He's got 21. Gets his own miss, gets it out. Gonna use a little more clock. Vaughn defending. Wow.
Tough bucket.
The handle's there from Dedric Boyd. Able to scoop that one up.
Tay Weaver now to Dedric Boyd in the corner for three, knocking it down. Here's Tay Weaver now finding Dedric Boyd. Down to Amir Youssef. Back to Boyd. Into Amir Youssef. One.
Inbounded to Dedric Boyd.
Amir Youssef. Inside now to DB. Looked like he wanted the slam. Finding Dedric Boyd in front of the Pontiac Pharaohs.
TC is the right guy for the job. If you're a coach and you want someone to annoy someone else, not to say that he's annoying, but he is here, he's there, he's everywhere, just like Amir Youssef.
Pharaohs back to within 13 points here in this one. Dedric Boyd pulling up, and it's good! And one. Who are loud, proud, and they're letting their home team know that they appreciate all the action that's going on here. And after the missed floater attempt, it's Dedric Boyd in front of coach, knocking it down. For the Rogues this season. Now that one off the mark, and Amir Youssef will grab the pass and take it off the... Try and turn the tides of the Pharaohs. Now Dedric Boyd pulling up for yet another three. He'll get it back. Great defensive effort to steal that one, TC. It's Dedric Boyd, and it's a good one. Oh, wait. Youssef will grab the rebound, finds Dedric Boyd. A great inside pass to Tarkus Ferguson. Great team.
Opportunity is the combination of preparation and luck, and Khalil Gracie certainly taking advantage of that opportunity that time.
To Dedric Boyd. 4-3, getting it to go. Or maybe our Pharaohs fan, Rogues fan, or general basketball fan. Get those messages in and we'll read them out. Dedric Boyd goes up the floater, off the glass and in. That breaks up. Weaver to Dedric Boyd for three. Knocking it down, Dedric Boyd. Finding Dedric Boyd. Boyd pulls up for three. Knocking it down again. When he's hot, he stays hot. Dedric Boyd again. Burns finding Dominic Welch. We know he's excellent at shooting those threes from his time with the Tundra. Dedric Boyd pulling up for a midi, and just like that, the Rogues going up.
Sloppy getting that foul there.
End of the first quarter. What will the Rogues have in store here? It's Dedric Boyd from near the logo. Gets it to fly! At the buzzer, Dedric Boyd.
5 points in the difference now. Hopefully they can convert some high-value plays before this third quarter comes to an end.
High-value play from a high-value player. The most valuable player, one would argue. Tate Weaver. Taking the screen from Zaire Woody, who will find Dedric Boyd. Knocks down the three, Dedric Boyd.
Yao-Beng Mensah have won an equal amount of jump balls. Yao-Beng Mensah has taken one.
Well, he's got springs in his...
Setting up the play, he's gonna drop it off. Now it's Boyd. Boyd's got space, Godfrey in his face, and he gets it to go. Good start for Dedric Boyd. Rogues. Getting a screen from LaFoe. Now it's over to Smith. Smith back over to Boyd. Boyd for three, gets it to go.
With you all year, the assist to turnover ratio, it's always one of my first metrics, and that has been steadily climbing in the positive for.
That's how they win. You also don't want to turn the ball over. And giving up the easy layup. Great play there by Dedric Boyd.
Look at here, this fast pace.
And
Definitely a call.
But that's the thing I want to talk about with Billy White, the captain. He asked if anything to say about it. Dedric Boyd going up, and he's going to finish it.
Yeah, he had a much smaller man in front of him. He just took it all the way to the rim.
It was with a team involving Newfoundland, where the first game was washed out due to a wet court. LeBron James' first game in the NBA was supposed to be in St. John's against the Raptors.
He's sneaky long.
The Rogues resetting. Trying to tie this one up, gets it to LaFoe. LaFoe shooting the three. Anthony LaFoe.
You hear from Newfoundland getting on Mr. White, who's been their main nemesis. That was
great steal by Scotty Lewis. Lewis going up with two, and he gets grabbed.
Assistant coach of the Newfoundland Rogues, and he got called for a foul and was very animated for it, but no technical call.
Going up for two, gets it to go. The bank dynamic completely went away after that string of technicals.
Yeah, I know London was ahead of time as well, but I didn't have a feeling that Newfoundland was out of the game at that point in time. And those three technicals just seemed to change where you need to be on offense.
Audie fails to convert the three-point play. And Dedric Boyd puts up the shot.
Corey Smith finding Dedric Boyd. Boyd pulls up for three, knocking it down, creating his own shot and taking. Dedric Boyd now going to pull up for a baseline jumper in front. Having another chance to inbound here now. Here's Brent Price. Step back, and it's off the mark. It'll go the other way after Corey Smith picking up the rebound. Finds Dedric Boyd. Boyd going to drive, pull up from the free throw line, knocking it down. Dedric Boyd, Ryan, is on fire.
That free throw line, holding the net, nothing changes. So you need to take it by yourself and have pride, and you need to be. If I had to say, it's going to be Dedric Boyd here tonight. He's going to get ready to go.
Dedric Boyd, as you're talking about him, pulled up from damn near the logo. Dedric Boyd.
Yet so far, perhaps because the game is so close, they're nothing but focused.
Big board from Tarkus Ferguson leads. Coulter up, and he gets fouled. Dedric Boyd spinning, fade away. That one's good for Dedric. Slipping away from them. The Rogues need an equally good response. Vontae Jameson leading all scorers for the Jackets with 14 points. What an impressive take from Dedric Boyd finishing. We're here. Turk. Dedric Boyd. Boyd driving up in off the glass. Gets it to go. Dedric Boyd.
He's off the negative energy, it seems.
Dedric Boyd looking for a three, knocking it down. DB for three.
Foul on him, and possession was going Newfoundland's way. He jerked up and reacted.
Boyd knocking down the three in front. Finding Dedric Boyd for three. Gonna knock it down. Can't get it to go. Corey Smith will grab the rebound, and Dedric Boyd will knock down the mid-range in response. There's quick hand. Dedric Boyd pulling up for a deep two at the baseline. Knock it down. Make them count it up.
3 for Sudbury. Newfoundland in possession. Shot for three. Rogues. Give and go. Shot for three. Connection. There's a pass. Give and go. Shot attempt. Another three. Rogues on the steal. Bounce pass. Here's a shot for three. And the Rogues back up court. Nice step around. There's a shot for Bridgewater's bounce pass. Rogues setting up. Corner shot. It's good for 5. Have opened up a 3-point lead. The Rogues, 4:20 to go in the half. Bounce pass. That's in. TC right for Newfoundland. Passing it off. Here's the shot. Point lead. Just over 3 to go in the half. Here come the Rogues back up court. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Quick action needed. Inside the pass, the shot, the connection. The Newfoundland player, the Rogues back up court. Jackson trying to get around his man, lost the ball. Can't be doing that. Easy basket there for Newfoundland. Outside of the perimeter, there's the pass. Shot taken, or an attempted shot. The Rogues going for three. Third quarter. Corey Smith out there handing off the ball. There's a shot. Wow, another three. Rogues in possession. Going right to left. On your screen. Good move trying to go up to the hoop. And a connect steal by the Rogues. Going up for the shot and in. That's Boyd. Just over 30 seconds for three. Great shot. Bridgewater's passing to Corey Smith. Inside. There's the bucket at a tie game. Lewis Jokum for Jamira Jackson for three. Off the rim. He misses. Just a litany of misses here early in this game. Back come the Rogues and up and in.
Possession, because the final player to touch the ball before it moves out of bounds gives the opposing team possession.
Dedric Boyd with the one-hand skyhook there. That was impressive stuff from Dedric. Stolen by Stephen Earls, and here comes Dedric Boyd down the other way. Dedric Boyd, one-hand slam! Dedric Boyd!
Seconds on the shot clock. The three-point attempt bounces off the rim, collected by Boyd, and Rogues have the chance and opportunity to fight back. Dedric Boyd, dramatic two-point attempt. Is that an and one with a defensive foul? It absolutely is.
Off of his game-leading 29 in yesterday's game, however, still an impressive performance. Here's Dedric Boyd, step back three is good. This fourth quarter scoring. Dedric Boyd up against Haynes. Step back again from the same spot. He did it again, Dedric Boyd. When he's hot, he's hot.
And I'll explain how you could subscribe to BSL TV's League Pass on the next flight. Here's a three from Boyd. That's a long one, and it goes. Wilbin strips it over to the far side. Step back, crossover dribble, yes.
Shooting against KW was J.D. Miller, put on a clinic. Game now. Crossover. Boyd puts up the shot and hits Earls. Boyd quickly to the rack, high off glass and good. 4 to shoot for Newfoundland. Boyd puts up a tough one as the shot clock W, and Sudbury is coming off that close game to KW, 104-103 a loss. Inside shot ends up short on the 3. Daughtry pushes it. Boyd had a man in the corner, shoots it himself.
The starting lineup come postseason time. 3 is good from Dedric Boyd. Playing with 5 fouls, a massive defensive play. Corner 3 is good. Dedric Boyd, back-to-back threes to it. Here comes Welch the other way. Welch, and called for the offensive foul. Dedric Boyd planted his feet, does
momentum swing right away. Just can't put possessions together right now.
Boyd, tough shot, gets it to go.
And Dedric Boyd only had 2. And on that team, they've got to share the load. If the Rogues can win with that bench scoring structure, imagine do with even more players heating up in that category.
Bridgewater's driving against Latin Davis, finding Dedric Boyd wide open on the elbow, knocking it down. Dedric Boyd showed up here on Rogues Fan Fest. Game back underway. Dedric Boyd pulling up for 3, knocking it down. Dedric Boyd. This is clinic
Referee for and 1 there, but it was a clean play.
Dedric Boyd with 1 second left on the shot. Now to Dedric Boyd, who'll pull up for 3. Gets it to go. That was all net, no rim for him. Unfortunately for the Rogues, he's unable to convert. Here's Dedric Boyd now driving, finding Tarkus Ferguson. Pull up 3. Gets it to go at the elbow. Looking for his options. Dedric Boyd for 3. Knocking it down. DB to give the Rogues the lead.
Dedric Boyd is popping off. This is exactly what Newfoundland needs. Perhaps height in basketball not always an advantage.
Dedric Boyd. Wide open. Lots of time. Gets it to go. Booman was late getting out, tracking his man. If he didn't foul out yesterday, the result could have been completely different at the end, but no difference. Before Giovanni Miles. TC getting backed up by Miles, but now will blast off, taking it to the rim. Will now throw it to Dedric Boyd for 3. End of the shot clock. Gets the 3 to go for him. Only to Cameron Wilbon in that category for the Rogues. Dedric Boyd back to Tarkus Ferguson for 3. Knocking it down. This is the momentum. Ferguson will drive on Bruce, kicking it to Dedric Boyd, stepping aside. 3. Firing. It's good in front of the Rogues bench. Just keeping the team alive. 10-point Grayer finishing underneath the basket. Driving, kicking is Dedric Boyd. Oh! Cameron Wilbon! Slid to Kevin Bridgewater's in the corner, finding Dedric Boyd for 3. Gets it to go! Dedric Boyd brings the game to it. Ferguson finding Dedric Boyd, who'll pull for 3. He gets it again! Dedric Boyd gets it again! It's another 3 for the Tennessee native!
Boy, oh boy, it's Dedric Boyd. Get this